you kill the flame and let your dreams to fade.
I'm Carl Latimer, and this is my hardware project, the HotPi.
Although you didn't get what you wanted, your conscience did not survive.
This is the HotPi. It's a peripheral for the Raspberry Pi that I designed and built out of spare components in my workshop. It adds some simple functionality to the Raspberry Pi, like infrared remote control receiving and decoding and transmitting to control external devices, as well as an RGB LED which you can use to illuminate something, whatever colour you want, a fan speed controller so you can cool the Raspberry Pi down, and a real-time clock so the Raspberry Pi can keep time when it's disconnected from the power. This simple functionality fits onto a very small printed circuit board, which is 56mm by 35mm, and will plug directly into the GPIO port on board the Raspberry Pi. I'm currently waiting for the first prototype PCB to arrive from the Fritzing fabrication laboratory, and I'm hoping that that PCB is going to be ideal to then get a larger run done within the next 30 days. The idea is to use this Kickstarter to identify how much interest there is in getting a simple peripheral for the Raspberry Pi that can do these things for them. The cost of the device we're hoping to get to around about £10 or preferably cheaper in the future. For the Kickstarter, we've set the baseline at £10 for somebody to buy the PCB and components to then assemble it themselves. It would be very simple to assemble because we use only through-hole components, which allow somebody to solder it at home very, very quickly. And the package will include control functionality in little programs, so you'll have a program which will change the colour of the LED, or you'll have a program which will change the speed of the fan. And there's a little daemon which will monitor the temperature of the core and change the speed of the fan accordingly. Little tools like that help the user apply the hardware. It'll work with Raspbian. With one package installation, we're hoping to get the kernel patches upstreamed, so the default Raspbian installation has support for our hardware.
Our userland software is just a single package to install. We want to keep the HotPi as easy to use as possible, so that users who are new to the Raspberry Pi will find it easy to extend their new product. We hope to keep the price of the HotPi to around £10 for an unassembled kit. It's important to us to create a community around the HotPi so we can continue to support it into the future.
It was not your loss, but hey, you are your own boss. You burned the bridges all at once and claimed that was not your loss, but hey, you are your own boss.